show off with a bang. We got the taiko drummers in the house just ahead of the 43rd annual Okinawan Festival. And let's swing that camera over there, shall we? Because we've got Candy Shell in the house. She is going to be hosting a fabulous event that's happening on Saturday with the Hawaii LGBT Legacy Foundation. We also got a farmer's market find here today. We have got Forage Hawaii, and then we're going to be checking in with Eric Carlson of Revolutionizing. A lot of action happening today. In fact, we're also going to be checking in with Kainoa Carlson, and he's going to be at the Moana Hotel. It's all happening right now on High Now Daily. Stay with us because you don't want to miss a beat.
Take a look at that. It's tough to beat a view like that here for this Aloha Thursday, just one day away from the weekend. Now, you could be waking up to this view every single day and be standing right here if you book a spot at the Moana Hotel by Mantra. Right now, we're standing in the one-bedroom suite here. This is room 2807. So it puts you 28 stories up, and you get a chance to look out on Kiwalo's Basin, the iconic surf spots that are out there. But the reason we're here today is we're going to be talking about this landmark hotel and the new, modern, sleek, updated renovations that have just taken place. Now, this project has been a 5-year journey. We're going to step inside right now to the general manager of this property. This is Dan Barnard. Dan, thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been a great journey. We started about 5 years ago, as you mentioned, in the public areas, working through to the pool deck, and this is really the final piece of the puzzle, the rooms, and we're so excited to be launching this.
Absolutely, so that's where we're kicking things off today. We're standing in the one-bedroom suite, as I mentioned before. Let's talk about some of the redesign, some of the intent that went into the room project.
Absolutely. So we really wanted to capture the essence of where we are, and we're so proud to be in Hawaii. The feature wall, as you see here, is lei theme. Now, the real symbol of aloha is the lei.
Absolutely.
So, symbol of hospitality in Hawaii, and it's really about human connection. And that's something that we really, really hang our hat on, having people come here, celebrate many different occasions over the years and keep coming back for more.
Absolutely, and when we think about lei here in Hawaii, it's so iconic to us. Some of the flower that you see featured in the artwork as well. You have puakenikeni, pakalana, which again, all of these different flowers representing and meaning something different to us. Now, even as we kind of move about the room, one of the things we were talking about just with a bell guy as soon as we were coming up was the lighting as well. It's a lot brighter.
It is. Yeah, so we really tried to enhance the lighting. I think the accents in the colouring makes a big difference, and it gives a bit more space. You know, this is one of our suites. So the bedrooms here are slightly smaller than in the Waikiki King rooms, but even so, it feels spacious, bright, and vibrant.
Absolutely, and we're happy to be. We're going to move this way, Dan, as we move about. Obviously, you have the fridge, the microwave, things like that, and also even redesign in here as well. Yeah.
Yes, refresh of the bathrooms. So no major changes, but again, it's just a lot brighter, cleaner, more modern.
More sleek. We're going to step over here as well. Now, this is always very important, especially for traveling ohana, the communal area that people are able to come and gather together.
Absolutely. This is a great spot for families or people that are here for a little bit longer duration. We have our sofa bed here, which folds out, and it's got one of the most comfortable memory foam mattresses you've ever seen. You could literally sleep for days in here. It's fantastic.
Oh, I believe you. I'm in need of that too. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was saying, and here as well, you've got the great views. Second you walk into the room, you're welcomed with your beautiful Hawaiian shore.
Absolutely. Now, again, if you're coming down here to visit, and I feel like one of the nice touches with the property as well is that already because of its location, it's already one of the most convenient places to stay in all of Honolulu. You really have access to everything within like 10 to 15 minutes of you as well.
Absolutely, yeah. It's great. You escape the traffic, easy to get to and from. As we saw from the view, you've got beautiful Magic Island, Ala Moana Beach Park. Everything's really on your doorstep, as you say. Okay,
now we're actually going to transition out over here into the hallway. We're going to invite our camera to come along with us as well, because even as we make our way out here, that theme, that perspective of Hawaii, aloha, and gathering is represented here in the lei and the carpet. Yep.
Yes, that's right. We really wanted to continue that theme. When we first embarked on the refurbishment, in the public areas, we had the beautiful Kamehameha artwork behind the desk.
Very talented,
So we wanted to see how we could tie that in, and lei was the way that we wanted to go, bringing in the lei theme. So that features throughout all of our corridors. And again, new lighting, new artwork, and it just makes it feel so much more spacious.
Definitely. And does the lei stretches the entire length?
The entire way. Absolutely, yeah. So every hallway, yes.
Oh, so you're literally connected over here. And we're going to be talking about Kama'aina rates that are going to be available here as we step into the fall season as well. But what else is new over here at the property?
So we're going to head down to level 3 and
Okay.
we're going to show you some new additions on our pool deck, activity deck, and a new restaurant that's on level 3.
Oh, so we're hitting the pool.
We are.
It is
Let's
a
do it.
perfect day weather-wise for that as well. Now stay with us on High Now Daily. We're going to head down to the 3rd floor. And also, you know, with the hotel being located where it is, steps away from the Hawaii Convention Center where we know the Okinawan Festival is about to be underway. Rachel, we'll send it back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Kaino. Yes, I'm hanging out here in studio because the 43rd annual Okinawan Festival is happening this weekend, and throughout those years, it has grown tremendously. I know there's going to be a lot of action over there, and we have Todd Kobashigawa over here to tell us what's going to be happening. We all know that there's going to be taiko performances, right?
Yes, so we'll be performing with these drums here. We have 3 different drums here. You have the paranku, that's the smallest drum we have. Then they have shime daiko here, and I have an odaiko.
Oh, taiko. This is the one I'm most familiar with. I always think really large drums when I think of a taiko drum. The sound is perfection, and it always makes me want to dance when I hear you guys playing. But there's going to be a lot more than taiko drumming. There's lots of performances throughout the weekend. But for those who haven't been to an Okinawan festival, how would you describe it to everyone?
Oh, it's going to be a ton of fun. It's very lively. There's going to be performances all weekend. We even have a special guest performer coming in from Okinawa. Rumi Natsukawa will be performing on Sunday around 4:30.
And she's super duper famous, yeah?
Yes, yes. She's very famous in Okinawa.
Oh, right. I went last year and I got to spend some time. We did a live on location there, and I believe Natalie will be there tomorrow as well. I had so much fun. I got to play dress up. I got to eat all the grinds. I went shopping. It was so good, and I'm glad you guys are bringing it back for the 43rd year. Can we just talk about the culture for one? I know we are in 43 years now, but talk to me about the 125 years.
Yes, so this is the 125th anniversary of Okinawan immigration into Hawaii. It's a huge milestone, you know, like our Okinawan culture has been here for 125 years. It's amazing. You know?
Great-great-grandpa, right?
Yes, my great-grandpa, Taru Kobashigawa, immigrated in 1907. So my family's been here for 118 years, yeah.
Yeah, so very cool to keep the traditions alive, right? So make sure you go ahead and check out the Okinawan Festival that's happening on Saturday and Sunday. If you scan the QR code on your screen, you'll be able to take a look at all the details over there, time, date, all that at the Hawaii Convention Center. And I mentioned there's going to be taiko performances by these guys. And I want you to introduce each one of your friends that you brought here. And it's Chinagu Asa.
Yes, Chinagu Asa. We're Chinagu Asa. This is Travis Tikui on my left. I got Chloe Talkington, and my VP over there is Riley Nakasone.
Yeah, and you folks have been playing for some time now. I know Chinagu Asa started in 2008. You guys have been playing for several years now.
Yeah.
But I mean, being able to play with your group, how is that for you?
It's always fun, yeah.
Always fun.
Always fun.
Always fun. So if you wanted to learn more about them and how to learn how to play taiko, just reach out to them, Chinagu Asa. And right now, no, just kidding. I'm not gonna play. They're gonna play. We're gonna have them perform for you live here on High Now Daily. Take it away. This is Chinagu Asa. Now Daily. A lot of fun events are going down this weekend, including the Hawaii LGBT Legacy Foundation's Legacy Concert with Lady Bunny. And here with me today with all the details is Sabrina Zablan Duvashell and Candy Shell, who will be emceeing the concert. This is going to be a big event. Thank you so much for joining me today. How are you doing?
We're feeling good.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
Feeling great?
I thought it was kind of mean you put me next to the fabulous Candy Shell. She looks so good.
Yeah, you both look so good. And I know that you're going to be emceeing the event, but let's talk about what we can expect. I know that the Hawaii Legacy Foundation, it does amazing work throughout the year. And this is one way to help fund all the incredible programs.
Yeah, exactly all of that. So the Hawaii LGBT Legacy Foundation is planning their second annual Legacy Concert. It's going to happen on August 30th at the Hawaii Theater. And we're so honored to be back. It is a wonderful concert, and all the proceeds from the ticket sales go back to our foundation, which helps support all the initiatives that we do throughout the year. So we have things from our Rainbow Town Halls to our support circles to the Kapuna movie mornings that happen at the theater, all the way down to the big events like Honolulu Pride and the Film Festival.
Yes, and talk about an iconic place to be having it, Hawaii Theater, of all places, right?
It's so iconic, and we needed an iconic place to host none other than Lady Bunny. Lady Bunny is an iconic drag queen, artist, DJ, and we're so excited to have her next to the iconic Candy Shell.
Thanks.
Yeah, yes, own it. You're just like, yes, I am.
I am iconic.
All right, now let's talk story with you. You're going to be hosting the event. What can everybody expect?
Remind me. Oh my gosh, it's only 2 days away.
I doubt you are shy, so you're gonna get up there and do your thing, and it'll be all good.
I'm as shy as you are.
Okay, so I'm going too then. I'm hosting with you. Tell me what people can expect when they come there. Like, you're gonna put on a show, right?
Well, yes, and the show is called Don't Bring the Kids.
Okay, so don't bring the kids,
Don't
guys,
bring
right
them.
there. Don't bring the kids.
Don't bring them. No, it's a grown-up show.
Okay.
You know, Lady Bunny is a legend among queens. A lot of these younger queens don't know about her, but she founded Wigstock, which was this amazing annual concert in New York City where all of the drag people came together and had their own kind of, Woodstock kind of moment. But she is also a vile creature, and she is going to say some very inappropriate things. So I'm just there to keep us on track and,
Yeah, that's usually Kainoa, and then I keep us on track, right? So he's my co-host, but we keep each other on track. So I get it. I get it.
You get it.
So for the tickets, how can people get them? I know that you guys do tickets online, but can you show up at the door? How does that work?
Yep, definitely. You can show up at the door. You can buy individual tickets, VIP tickets. Best place to buy it, though, is going to be online at thehawaiitheater.com/Lady Bunny.
Yes, and just over the years, a lot of the partnerships, so Hawaii Theater Center, we've had Gregory Dunn in here as well. We were talking story just about the work that you do throughout the year, but can you just share with me how important that is to get the messages out and to be here as a pillar in the community?
Yeah, so we celebrate Honolulu Pride in October, but for us as LGBTQ folk, it's year-round for us. So the programming that we get to do that happens 365 days throughout the year is really important, and events like this that help fund some of that allow us to alleviate some of the pressure from the financial aspects and be able to really show up for our community.
Yeah, and show up to the event.
Yes.
Again, remind everybody the date and the time.
August 30th,
This Saturday.
7 p.m.
Okay, and don't bring the kids.
Don't bring the kids.
Don't bring them.
But bring yourself, bring your friends, and have so much fun. It is going to be show-stopping performances, of course, by Lady Bunny, and then you folks are just so funny as well. So it's going to be fun. Go get those tickets. You're watching Hi Now Daily. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with so much more. I love that. Pink. I wish I was wearing pink in my hair.
We can do it.
We can, let's switch. Let's switch. Welcome back to High Now Daily, taking a complicated policy change and then turning it into an opportunity. I've got Eric Carlson over here of Revolution, and he's here to update us on the solar market shift and how using their company is going to make it affordable and accessible. So welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Okay, so I mentioned there's going to be a shift come 2026. Can you tell everybody what that is?
Yeah, so there's a big policy shift, and what's happened is the federal tax credit that homeowners were allowed to take, or still allowed to take this year for their solar tax credit, or solar system is going away at the end of the year.
Wow, so you folks are here to do something about that, right? Talk to me about how you guys are going to make it accessible yet affordable for Hawaii to still make sure that they can get solar in their homes.
Yeah, so we took this complicated policy shift and kind of created a really easy solution for homeowners to still take advantage of solar energy and reduce their energy cost. And have battery backup. So the federal tax credit is going away for homeowners, but not commercial businesses. And so what we did is we have created what's called Rev Power, and it is a tool that allows homeowners to go solar. We buy the materials, we work with local investors that take the tax credit, and then they pass along those savings so that when homeowners are going solar in 2026, it still comes in at the same price as it would be in 2025 with the tax credits.
Right, so it sounds a little complicated, but essentially it's a win-win because you have these local investors that are coming in, but you guys are a local company, and being able to take advantage of that and use each other as a partnership to make it affordable for people to still get solar put in their homes, that's huge. And I mean, there are some things to be aware of because I know that Hawaii is in the middle of the Pacific. We rely so much on electricity, but we also have so much sun, and that's why solar is so important for us. And I know there might be some mainland investors coming in, but we want to keep it local here, right?
Yeah, always. So like you mentioned, we are in the middle of the Pacific. We import all of our energy in the form, for the most part, fossil fuels. But like you said, we have abundant sunshine. Hawaii will always be one of the best states in the country to go solar because high tax or high cost of energy and abundant sunshine. The industry knows that, and like you mentioned, there will be a lot of attention on Hawaii, and a lot of companies coming here to take advantage of what is still going to be the best market in the United States.
Yeah, so why is it so important to keep it local?
Well, I mean, I think buy local, keep it local is something that, you know, everyone talks about. You want to support local businesses, you want to support your neighbors. We are locally owned and operated. We support the economy every day with 120 employees. And going back to our Smart Power program, it's local investment versus I guess you'd say Wall Street.
Yeah.
And so the money that if people were to invest with a local company that's founded with the core values of Hawaii, we were all raised here, born and raised here, and we've shaped our business to reflect Hawaii, that by doing business with us, that money stays in Hawaii instead of leaving Hawaii.
Absolutely. We're so invested in our community, and that's why going with local companies is always first choice, at least for me, and it obviously should be for everyone out there. But I mean, you mentioned the program. There are two ways you can do it, right? So you can do a monthly, but then you can also pay up front. There are some benefits to both, right?
Right. So you can so we have two options. One of them is, like you said, is a monthly payment that's roughly 30 to 50% less than you're currently paying with the utility. And the second is called a prepaid, and you're essentially paying upfront for 20 years of power at an even lower rate than our monthly rate. And it's a fixed rate. It doesn't change. It's flat for 20 years, and it's probably one of the best ways to go solar in 2026 in Hawaii.
Amazing. Even though those tax credits will be going away in 2026, you guys are still doing it for the people of Hawaii. I appreciate that so much. It's Revolution. Go ahead and check them out, your website for everyone.
Yeah, www.revolution.com.
Easy as that. Go check them out. They're still making it good for us here in Hawaii, and make sure you use a local company. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having us.
All right, now I'm going to send things out to Kaino Carlson. He's out there at Moana Hotel. What's happening, man?
That's right. You know, I heard you guys just talking about abundant sunshine, and that's actually what Dan and I are doing right now, enjoying some abundant sunshine back over here at the Moana Hotel by Mantra. You know, Dan, earlier we've been talking about this really iconic hotel with the new modern, sleek upgrades that have taken place with this renovation. But where we're standing right now, we're getting a sneak peek. Is brand, that might be too much, is brand spanking new. This is the activities deck, Dan. What's up with this spot?
Yeah, so this is new. So only opening this week. One of the activities up here is Pint. So Pint's really, really popular in Europe. We've also got a classic cornhole just around the corner here.
All right, we're gonna check out
practice.
Yeah, we need some practice. We're gonna do that in the commercial break. Stay with us now. In addition to this over here, you mentioned cornhole, but then a nice lounging area too, yeah?
Yes, so this space really wasn't utilized before. So what we wanted to create was a space for people to come down, enjoy the sun on a day like today, read and relax, and without the hustle and bustle of the pool area. So I think we've done a pretty good job, and I'm really excited to hear the feedback from our guests here.
Yeah, again, now we're getting a sneak peek. This opens up
this week.
Just this week, you guys. Take a look. Again, this is the brand new activities deck. We're gonna actually show you guys how close the activities deck is located to the pool. It's right across from the gym and the fitness area, which you can see right over there. But we're gonna go on a really short walk over here and talk a little bit about the pool. And one of the really great things that's part of the guest experience when people come to Moana Hotel by Mantra is the inclusivity of the cabanas and the different experiences.
That's right. So we have the activity deck now, which is games are free to play, the gymnasium open to all of our guests.
Right.
The great pool area with the cabanas. And the cabanas, again, anybody staying in the hotel, free of charge. Something we've just recently introduced is just some refreshments up here. So every day we have Hawaiian-style ice cakes available for guests to enjoy free of charge, suntan lotion, and of course beach towels and pool towels to use.
Nice. And now again, with the cabanas, it's at no added cost to anyone. This is all comes with being a hotel guest, correct?
Anyone staying in the hotel.
You're mentioning these as well, and these are available every single day. What is this? Mango, lihi, mui, ice. These are house-made, yeah?
They are, yes. So we change the flavors every couple of days. On a hot day like today, it's absolutely perfect.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then what I love too is the, what else you get is the towels, the suntan lotion as well. I've been there, I've got young kids. You don't gotta roll down to the pool with like 5 different bags, packing all that kind of stuff because over here they can take care of it.
That's right, yeah. So should we take a step inside and have a look at what else we've got new?
Step inside. Oh my goodness. This is very Hawaii style. Everyone knows you gotta flip it upside down, you know? Okay. Oh my God, it's fantastic. Thank you. Okay, I've seen this all over Instagram. I've seen it all over everywhere. Dada Salon, wildly popular spot.
Yes, so Dada Salon, they've been with us since 2019. It was a great addition to the hotel as well. We have almost 50 stylists in this space. There's massage and a nail bar as well.
Now, right next to that is also going to be a different experience. This is called Fusion Cafe, which is just steps away from Dada Salon.
Yes, so
what's happening inside here?
Yeah, so this is the newest addition to the hotel. So Fusion, only been open for a couple of months. Great place to come in the morning for coffee and pastries, and in the evening enjoy a champagne or a cocktail.
Nice. Now, yeah, they've got the cocktail bar that's available over there. I want to show you guys some of the pastries. Again, these are all fresh made too as soon as you come in here. A great spot to grab breakfast in the morning. They've got coffee, different types of dining experiences that are available. And then again, when it's Pauhana time, you've got the wine, they've got charcuterie sandwiches.
Yes.
I think they were saying, so really good food, all kind of local seasonal menu options as well. We're gonna head back over here into the lobby because talking about all this food, I'm getting hungry, Dan.
Yeah, well, have you checked out Pint and Jigger?
Pint and Jigger.
Yeah.
Here's what I do know about Pint and Jigger is that Dave, one of the partners of that, was a semi-finalist from the James Beard, one of the best bartenders in the country.
That's right, yeah. So we're so honored to have Pint and Jigger here as part of the hotel as well. So they're located down in the Kona lobby. So let's go down and check it out.
It's Pint and Jigger time, guys. We're getting closer and closer to Pauhana. Come on over here. Again, this is gonna be the 3rd floor of the hotel. You've got the activities deck opening this week. Brand spanking new. You've got the pool. You've got Ono Treats, Fusion Cafe, Dada Salon, and that's time for Pauhana. We're gonna head down. Rachel, we'll send it back to you guys. We'll see you guys soon.
Yeah,
Different kind of beverage, I think.
Enjoy that Pauhana kainoa. Yes, we're back here in studio because it's time for one of our farmers market finds. All right, now we're here with Jessica Rohr. She is with Forage Hawaii. She is at the Farm Lovers Farmers Market. So thank you so much for being with me today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about Forage. How did this all come to be? I know you mentioned a little earlier you were vegetarian, and then that took you on a different path.
Yep, I was vegetarian mostly for animal welfare purposes, and it didn't work for me. So it's just. This is really just a result of me trying to find better sources of meat that are good for the environment, good for your health, and support food security here in Hawaii.
Very cool. Now, how did Forage become to be? Like, when did this all start for you, and when you decided to take this as a full-blown business?
Yeah, well, ironically, I had a little food truck, and really I just wanted people to eat more local meat. That kind of transitioned into this meat market, and it really started because I found out that they were, doing USDA certified venison on Maui, and so I started getting the venison, and then realized a lot of people want more options. I wanted more options too, so found just direct relationships with ranchers and farmers and local processors, and it just kind of evolved. I've kept it small. We're mostly at the farmers markets. But, it's just my passion as a cook and chef and somebody who cares about the environment and food security here in Hawaii. This is just the result of my problem that I tried to solve, yeah.
Well, you told us that there are options, and I'm looking at this list here. You've got so many different types of meats and whatnot. So can you explain, when people come to Forage at the Farm Lovers Market, what are they usually getting, and what are some of the popular items?
Yeah, our most popular is our grass-fed beef, which is from the Big Island. We also I do a lot of bone broth, so that's kind of one of my passions, is the nutrition side of things. So extra collagen for that bone broth. And then probably one of the most popular things for me that's a little odd is our organ blend. So it's just ground meat mixed with some liver and heart. And that's, an old school thing that's kind of coming back. It's like, people getting away from processed foods and trying to add more nutrition. So liver is like the most nutrient dense food in the world, and we kind of hide it because it's not as popular to eat, but it is nature's multivitamin. So those are the things that I'm passionate about. I also have a semi-famous in small circles chili that I make.
Ooh.
And it's, some people say it's better than Zippy's. I don't know if I can say that on.
You're going to have to find out. But you're at the farmers market, and this is the Farm Lovers Farmers Market. You're on Saturday at Kaka'ako, is that correct?
Correct.
And then on Sunday in Kailua. If you take a look at the screen right now, all the information is there, but a perfect opportunity for you to get a meal that's already made. I love chili. My kids always ask for chili, so now I know I can just pick up some chili from you, and I won't even have to make anything.
And it's made
Great.
with local 100% grass-fed beef, and we also put bone broth in it to round out the flavor and add some collagen, good nutrition.
Beautiful. And then you've got a box over there. Can we unbox? Everybody loves
let's
unboxing
unbox.
videos. What do you got in there?
So we are at the farmers market predominantly, but I do ship within the state of Hawaii. So if you order over $200, it's all vac sealed, frozen. It stores in your freezer, super freezer friendly. We'll ship it to you, and I just brought an example here so you guys can see some of our products. All right, and I'm gonna leave this with you guys so you guys can try this.
You shouldn't
But
have.
as you can see, everything's vac sealed, frozen. Our wonderful partners, Hamakua Meat Processors on the Big Island, we love them. Our organ blend, here.
Take one so I can hold it for the camera. You guys can see how
One of
does
our
that
most
look?
popular things, ribeye steaks. Everybody likes those.
Ooh.
Local, Big Island, grass-fed. We've got some venison, and then I better put some of these down.
Pretty much all the essentials that you need, right?
What else is in here? Here's your chili.
Oh, okay, pounce.
And then
looks
I'll
good.
pull it all out, but we've got our bone broths, and those are easy. Just thaw them in your fridge. Use them in soups, gravies. You can sip them. All kinds of uses.
Very cool. So you can order that. She ships here in Hawaii, a full box straight to your doorstep, and then you started a little different thing on the side, another business, and that is for pets.
Right. So we had a lot of people buying our meat for pets, and my processor and I have a little thing we're trying out right now is just making some pet food out of the organs and things that don't get used as much, just to make sure we don't waste and utilize the whole animal. So that's at our farmers market as well. And that one's mostly just at the farmers market, but we've got little doggy treats and single ingredient pet treats. And we do actually sell meat and bones for the pets too. But of course my passion is the chef stuff.
Yes, and there's so many other vendors at the Farm Lovers Farmers Markets. Last thing before we go to break is just tell us how amazing it is to be a part of that community.
It is. I feel like everything is going into convenience where we just drive up, pick up. But being able to be in the community, say hi to people, slow down, go grab your stuff directly from a farmer, or come see me. It's a little bit more connection, and I just feel like we can all use a little bit more of that nowadays.
Absolutely. So go ahead and check her out. Forage Hawaii, Saturdays, Kaka'ako, Farm Lovers Farmers Market, and then on Sunday, go check her out in Kailua, the Farm Lovers Farmers Market, because that's where it's at. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of Hi Now Daily. Mahalo for coming, and I'm gonna find out about this chili. Looking good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tony Varicella is the president of Alzheimer's Caregiving and the Caretakers. Tony, we're so happy to have you on the show, as what you do is very important to our local community. For people who don't know though, Tony, tell us about ACTC, what it is and how it started.
Alzheimer's Caregiving and the Caregivers is really focused twofold. One is to help caregivers in the process of caring for their loved ones who are afflicted with Alzheimer's or dementia. And the other part of it is really to help focus on the caregivers themselves, to help them get through all this and to figure out ways to kind of self-care. We probably all know someone who has been caring for one of their loved ones. What this is really all about is for us to help provide tools and resources that on the one hand help facilitate the caregiving, and on the other hand provide education, information, and support for the caregivers themselves.
And what inspired this whole initiative?
Well, yeah, unfortunately, what inspired it is about 5 years ago, my wife of, at that point, 38 years, was diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's. And so, of course, we went through an enormous amount of emotions at that time. Anger, fear, why us? Maybe this is wrong. What can we actually do to get our arms around it? I mean, the only positive thing, I guess, was now that we knew, we could try to deal with it. We didn't realize that the speed with which the regression would occur for my wife was just way faster than we expected. So before we can get our arms around it, every part of daily life was impacted, and it kind of threw us into a frenzy. And we did tons of research, but that's part of the issue. Was there is so much information out there, it's really hard to kind of get to what you need at that time. So one of the benefits, or we hope for benefits, of ACTC is to help other families that are going through this to be able to get to information that's useful to them. The other side of this in terms of the why, I didn't do it at that point in time, but now that my wife has Alzheimer's, it kind of kicked it into gear, was my mother had Alzheimer's for 14 years. And even though I have two older brothers, and her and my dad would kind of come around our homes at different months of the year, but it finally got to the point where she was in my oldest brother's house in Georgia and getting 24/7 care. We all kind of pitched in, of course, but we didn't want the burden to be on them, so we had caregivers around the clock. But a person that had such a dramatic impact on, beyond us, of course, is my father. He just never could understand, why he couldn't just get her to snap out of it. Every day would sit there for hours trying different things, and it was really that feeling of helplessness and so sad to watch. And I have a deeper appreciation of all that he had gone through, and never realized that this is something that I was going to face, and that there's lots of other people, unfortunately, facing the same thing. So,
but it's good to know that resources and the support that's out there, you're helping to provide.
Yeah, it's it's not something that we're not doing it because want folks to feel bad or feel sorry for us. We're really doing it because we're hopeful that we can help other families get through this.
Now, Tony, if people want to get more information about ACTC, make use and utilize some of the resources that's currently available, what's the best way to do it?
Yeah, the best way is going to be the website, which is alzcaregiving.org.
Starting the brand new school year, one campus, one ohana, uniting all their students, preschool to grade 12.
Our school started as a preschool in 1961 down on a little campus down the Poly, and now we're just bringing it up here. But our preschool is so well established. When the International Baccalaureate came to visit us a few years ago, they were like, this is expert early learning teaching. So our teachers are just masterful educators. They've been here for a long time, and now we just have them all here on one campus with the facilities to match the quality of the education they're providing.
It's been a dream for the last 25 years to unify the campus at one location here at Kapa'aiuka. Not only are our preschoolers up here, but 925 other students. So it's great to have everybody together. The one family, one ohana. The mission is really dear to us because it originated from an oli that was gifted to us that speaks to all that we're surrounded by. And it talks about the legend of the Mo'ohau Wahine, who inhabits the marsh, and was the caretaker and protector of this land and its people. And it's from that oli that we get our school mission, which is to be a community of learners who embrace Hanapono to positively impact our world. And that kuleana has been passed down to us. By doing that, we think we're writing the future of this place. In addition to the baseline of outstanding academics through the International Baccalaureate program, we have probably the most dynamic experiential ed department that weaves its programs into our curriculum and also runs co-curricular enrichment activities after school and on weekends. And not just serving our students, but when we have a marquee program, we make it available to people in the community. Whether it's a sporting program, an environmental sustainability program, our robotics program actually has more public school students in it than LJA students. So it's really a neat collaboration to have maximize the impact that we have on our community.
At Jardin Academy, we've really focused on the whole child. It's not just about the traditional academics, which of course are very rigorous as well, but we want students who are amazing thinkers, strong communicators, who have amazing social skills and can interact in new situations. And all of those develop this whole student who can go out and positively impact the world. We're the only IB pre-K to 12 school in Hawaii. The International Baccalaureate is guiding our learning here, and so it's so important to have a unified campus. All of our students, our earliest learners all the way up to 12th graders here on this beautiful campus. Right here we have just amazing facilities that were really intentionally designed to foster early learning. The joyful discovery, hands-on learning, inquiry as an IB primary years program. We really want to foster inquiry-based learning as well as social-emotional learning, and these facilities allow us to do that here.
I can't say enough about the faculty here. They are unified in their sense of purpose. Every one of them would agree that there's nothing more important than that individual child in front of them, and they strive every day to meet the needs of every single child in their classroom. Not just whether they perform well on a test, but really getting to know the learner and appreciate, value the experiences that they bring to the classroom. Our teachers are amazing. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank everybody in our community who's helped to make this happen. It took many hands to do this. On the big level, we'd like to thank the community partners. We'd especially like to thank the Altruist Foundation, who helped to make this phase of the project, the preschool part of the project, happen. It is just the first of many developments. The Arts and Innovation Center is about to be completed this winter. That'll give us a much needed program space for the secondary division, and that's just the beginning. There's more yet to come. We'd also like to thank our families and our staff who came in over the summer, helped to get these classrooms ready, literally planted the grass outside. It took many hands to make it happen. And that's just who we are here at LJA. We're unified in the good work.
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. Right now what you're looking at is the very famous whiskey wall that is located inside over here at Pint and Jigger. We're back here hanging out with Dan Barnard, General Manager of Moana Hotel by Mantra. Now today we talked a little bit about renovations, room renovations, the new activities deck that's available. But where we're standing right now, this is one of the most popular spots.
Absolutely. Yeah, so Pint and Jigger, they joined us in September 22, so moving over from King Street, and it's been a fantastic addition to the hotel. The one thing we were probably lacking here was having a great bar, and Pint and Jigger's certainly brought that. And the whiskey wall, I think when they opened, was about 500 whiskies, and now over 1,000. So plenty to choose from.
Plenty to choose from, and I love what he said. I said, when you look at a wall like this, where do you start? He said, if someone else is buying, start at the top.
That's right.
Sage advice. We're gonna move over here. This is the dining room area, and what's unique about Pint and Jigger, especially the space, is they accommodate a lot of different types of private parties.
Yes, yeah, I mean, it's really useful for any type of celebration. Birthdays, they do private buyouts as well. But it's open 7 nights a week from 4:30. And it's a great vibe in here and really busy every night.
Yeah, definitely. They've got games, and in addition to that wonderful whiskey wall that we just saw, the food is super ono at Pint and Jigger too. They do a wonderful job. Dave, obviously with that being a semi-finalist for the James Beard, which is fantastic. They really know their stuff. Now, as we move into the lobby area over here, this is where a lot of the retail space is.
That's right. Yes, so we have a number of shops, so we have different vendors in here. We've recently opened Hale Makana, which is this store here. And one thing that we get asked for a lot is, do you have any clothing or apparel with the Moana Hotel logo on it? So we've introduced a line, and this is going to continuously grow. So we have some great golf shirts partnering with OGA.
Of course, Oahu Golf Apparel, they do a fabulous job. Take a look at that, and then you've got the logo over there. These are so stretchy, perfect. No need to iron these.
No, guaranteed to improve your game.
Absolutely, these will make you swing better. We're gonna head over here as well. Very active, as we can see people kind of moving on. It's like check-in time right now.
It is, yes. So check-in time's from 3 o'clock
How's
each day.
it?
Yeah, so there's always a hype of activity here.
Right.
So we have our Starbucks located in the lobby, greatly popular Starbucks, but there's always a hustle and bustle, so it's a great place to be.
Absolutely. Now we're working our way over here again to the lobby. What's nice is too, just steps away from the check-in, this is another addition that we have, the daily cultural activities, and you guys have kind of revamped this schedule as well.
We have, yes. So just this year we reintroduced cultural activities. So we have anything from hula lessons, acoustic music, lei making, hula leiki lessons. And people just really enjoy it. It's another, just an add-on for our guests. There's no charge, so come along, enjoy, and it just creates a bit more atmosphere down here in the lobby.
Yeah, and that's so cool too, especially when you take into consideration like the ukulele lessons, the hula lessons, things like that. Travelers just become more akamai to the spirit of aloha, kind of in everything that we do here in Hawaii. We're gonna swing around right now, as we mentioned, that it is check-in time and it's getting really busy. But even when we talk about this 5-year journey, a lot of it started right here.
Yeah, so the lobby was one of the first parts of a refurbishment. The Kameya Hara piece behind the reception desk, that's really what inspired a lot of the theme of the refurb that we had in the guest room. So just continuing that floral theme, celebrating Hawaii throughout the hotel.
Now, as we stand here today, we've got that new activities deck that's opening just this week. We're heading into the fall season of the year. Let's talk Kama'aina rates, which we learned just today. They're like the lowest ones you can get when it comes to booking this hotel.
They are, yes. Kama'aina is so important to us, and it has been for a long time. And we're really proud of having the name of the Kama'aina Hotel, and we always make sure that the best rate possible is available to our Kama'aina guests.
Now, Dan, what's the best way to book for that? Those rates are currently available. How do people
Yes, so you go straight onto our website, alamoanahonoluluhotel.com, and you'll be able to click locals only and get access to those rates straight away.
Awesome, Dan. Thank you so much for having us here today. The line is already forming over here for what is one of the most popular pauhana spots on the island, Signature Steakhouse.
Yes, so every day from 4:30 is happy hour. As you can see, what are we now? 5 to 4, and there's already a line halfway through the lobby.
I know.
So super popular. Signature have done a great job in really making sure everybody that comes in line gets a table. So we should probably go a bit early if we want to get up there.
Yeah, and I asked him too. I was like, can we get Jim Perks and cut the line? He was like,
I think
yes.
we can sneak in.
That's our friend Min over there. Signature Steakhouse, go ahead and check it out. Hello, Min, thank you guys so much. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay with us on High Now Daily. We got much more coming up in a bit. Dan, you ready?
Let's do it.
After you.
Thanks, man.
We're eating good. We'll see you in a bit. Great job.
back to Hi Now Daily. Nothing goes better with football than what, my friend?
Tex 808 Barbecue.
That's right. Matt is here, and he's going to talk to us all about the specials that they have going on at Tex 808. It's football season. I mean, there's some game day grinds, and you brought it.
We did. Today we got some amazing briskets, our long smoked brisket. We use hickory, smoke it all throughout the whole entire night. We got our St. Louis ribs and our pulled pork.
Oh man, I gotta just hold it up a little bit so you guys can see. Oh, that looks so good. And then you got like 2 stacks over here. We got that brisket. How are you guys making the brisket these days? This looks so good.
We got a smoker right in house, and so we started the night before, and we let it go all throughout the night, low and slow. And then in the morning, our pit masters come in, they pull it out and wrap it and get it all ready to go for the day.
Very cool. I love brisket, so I'm gonna eat, you're gonna talk, and that's how it's gonna go, right?
Right.
What's over here?
So we got our barbecue baked beans. We stick these right inside the smoker too. So we cook those right inside the same smoker. We do all the meats, and the drippings go right inside them, and so it's full of flavor.
Drippings are key.
I know,
right?
it really is. Yeah, it just brings out all that flavor.
Yes, and now you like to eat it in a special sort of way, right? You like to what?
If you get the beans, you got to go with the mac and cheese. Mix them together. It's one of the best things you ever tried in your life. It's like a creamy barbecue bean, and so good.
All right.
Do that with the pulled pork. It's amazing.
Okay, so while I'm gonna eat this, you're gonna tell everybody about that NFL ticket. What's happening?
We got the NFL ticket over in Hawaii Kai. So we're opening up early every single Sunday. So we open at 7, right before kickoff. We're doing brunch throughout the weekend. And you can pick up any game, whether it's Monday, Thursday, Saturday with a college, or Sunday. So come on by for the games.
Yes, all the information right there on the screen. Give them a call. Follow them on Instagram. Or just show up. You can also take things to go, right?
Take it out to go. If you want to order ahead, use our app. It's the Bigger Rewards app. You can get points and order ahead. So it's the easiest way to go. And nothing goes with football better than wings.
And the wings. You guys got so many different flavors going on?
Yeah, we got 5 different flavors. The ones we have here, we got buffalo, dry rub, and our barbecue. But, we have garlic pepper and lemon pepper, garlic butter and lemon pepper too.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with any of the wings.
Which one is this one here?
That's the dry rub.
That's the dry rub. Okay, this is what I like.
Most people's favorite is the dry rub. You wouldn't think that'd be a solid wing, but once you have them, you don't go back to anything else.
Okay, this is really good stuff. The flavor on the outside, but I love how everything is very smoky.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned those drippings, and I just can't get enough of that. And that all kind of goes into the flavoring profile there at Tex 808. Now, this is the Hawaii Kai location, so you want to make sure you go ahead and check them out. There's also these buns here on the side, and what I usually like to do is just cut them open, throw the meat inside, and then put all of these sauces in here. We know about that barbecue sauce, but what's this one right here in the middle?
That's our newer one. So it's a Carolina Gold. So in Carolina, it's a mustard-based sauce. And this is amazing barbecue sauce. A lot of people that haven't tried it yet, go with the pulled pork in the Carolina Gold, and it's amazing.
All right, so go ahead and check them out for the game day grinds at Tex 808 out there in Hawaii Kai. Matt, thank you so much for joining me.
Anytime. Thank you, Rachel.
All right, and thanks to all our guests here on Hi Now Daily. We'll see you tomorrow.